Hey, what's good, guys? It's your boy SB, he's a 3, and today is the second part of the ranking Sonic Adventure. And today we will be ranking the action levels, the action stages in Sonic Adventure. These are the Sonic playable levels where you play as Sonic. And they're iffy. I have certain opinions about these stages, but without further ado, let's get it. So starting with the F tier, we have Casinopolis. I just fucking I don't really like any of I have strong feelings about the pinball stages and the casino stages in Sonic games. I don't really like them. I think they're fucking annoying, and I just hate the pinball shit. Like the fucking I remember there's like the Sonic CD boss, and God, it's just pinball as the boss fight, and I fucking hate it. There's one in Sonic Frontiers. There's all kinds of fucking casino levels, and I just hate them. This is no exception. I don't even like you just have to get like 400 rings, I believe, to play this, to beat this one. And like you're in the casino, and that's all you don't really get to explore it, and there's like no level there. You're just in a fucking casino, and you just play pinball, and it's annoying, and I just hate playing pinball. In my Sonic game, you know, I rather play the Sonic game than play pinball. I think you do maybe get to drop down in the sewer, and that's like alright, but like it's still like it's not the casino, you know. It's just a fucking sewer level. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, F tier. I just don't like it. I don't like playing pinball, and you know. Up next is Lost World for D tier. This came out a little bit earlier, just a tad bit earlier than the actual game that was named also Lost World of the same name. And just like it's pretty fucking mid. I do think it's kind of going for the more adventurous vibe, you know, kind of Indiana Jones exploring these like mystical tomb fucking cavern place. But yeah, I think it's just annoying. It's really long, and there's a lot of puzzles and shit, and you know, it's more akin to the more labyrinthy stages of like the older Sonic games, which I'm not a big fan of. There are some parts that I do like. I do kind of like that part where you're in the water and you're going along this I don't know if it's a snake or a dragon thing, but that's pretty cool. There's a part where you run from a boulder. That's also pretty cool. You know, there are some parts of the stage I do like, but I just think it's a little drawn out and too a little long for me. Next up in C tier is Ice Cap Zone. This one's more on the generic side and boring side rather than, you know, Lost World. It's just an alright level, you know, like I don't really have an urge to play it. It's like I feel like I would have better of time playing it than Lost World, but like I just don't feel anything towards it. It's just a generic ice zone. I don't remember if the music's good, but I think the music was kind of good on this one. More, I guess, atmospherical, you know. There is also, I think it's in this stage, where you like start skiing. That's pretty fun. That was a pretty fun part of the ice cap. But yeah, you do you hang on these like little icicles, and you kind of move around them. I think that was pretty fun. Next up is the final egg zone, which is also in C tier. Which is, of course, the final stage for Sonic. Again, kind of generic. I do think this one drags a little bit. You know, it doesn't have really anything grabbing like a lot of the other final Eggman stages. Like, Eggman Land is fucking cool. Like, yeah, it's a really long stage, but it's also fucking cool. Um, you know, like recently I played Sonic Advance. Um, the final Eggman zone of that, you're fucking going to the moon. That's pretty cool, and that's like in the background. Um, there are better final stages. I would say even Sonic Forces has a better final stage kind of layout, atmosphere, look to it. Which is, like, write that down because I don't say a lot of good things about Sonic Forces. But yeah, again, nothing of substance really to this, but is playable. Not like fucking bored out of my mind or just I really want the level to end with Final Egg. Up next in C tier is Skydeck, and I think this one has potential. It just kind of fails in execution. I do like this stage, but I do think it's kind of buggy, and it's really, how old Sonic Adventure is, shows its age. Some of the when you're going through the little things that you grab on, the little columns or whatever. I'm trying to think of a word. The little pillars or whatever the fuck they're called. That you're going through. With the air is blowing you to the next one. That's the controls are kind of wonky there, and it's kind of like, am I gonna fucking make it? It's kind of like a shot in the dark, It's kind of like you play with a blindfold. You're playing fucking Skydeck. You're basically playing the same thing, because it's like, am I gonna fucking make it? I don't know. And then you get on like the main deck, the main fleet, fucking fleet or whatever the fuck it's called. Do I know my Air Force knowledge or whatever the fuck, battleships and fucking Eggman ships? Do I know the terminology? No. When you're on the fucking main deck, okay, you fucking, it's again more, wonky shit. But like that's what kind of makes it so lovable. I do like the look of this stage. I think if it was made in, maybe Sonic Adventure 2 or like a future Sonic game, a more modern Sonic game, it would be way better. I think it has a good shot. And I mean, like in Sonic Rush, there's kind of a similar level-ish. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, that was a good one. Also, that was in 2D, so I guess that doesn't really fucking count. But, same idea, I think Skydeck looks cool. It just, the level itself is kind of wonky. Up next in the B tier is Red Mountain, which I'm gonna start off. It has a banger killing track. It sounds like old school hip hop, Very good track. But it's also pretty good. It's pretty fun to play around. I like when you're on the mountainous region, and you also kind of like go through this volcano-ish, lava-ish level. It's pretty cool. It's really fun reaching those heights and just going around those platforms. You really feel the adventure there. It's not like too insane. It's I think they could probably do a little bit more with this stage, but it's a nice stage. Next up is Twinkle Park. I do like this stage. I think it's kind of what Casinopolis wishes it could be. It's fun going through like Disneyland, the amusement park. I like my amusement park levels, and it's level design is kind of fucking wonky. Also, Sonic Adventure is a fucking wonky game. The controls are fucking weird, and the game wants to. Also, I gotta mention, of course, is fucking played on the DX version, which is fucking god awful. So yeah, that's kind of like some of my reasoning towards that. I should really play the original, but like Sega fucked everything over with this stupid DX one being like the most accessible one. But yeah, Twinkle Park looks amazing. It's got a fun little song to accompany it, and nothing really. It doesn't do anything too insane with the level, but like it looks fun. It's fun to go around. Next up in the A tier is Emerald Coast, and oh my god, this game starts off so good. It gives you a glimpse of hope into like a phenomenal game, and then you're playing fucking mid. Emerald Coast has a great banging track, down, 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 down. And the look of it is you're on this beach is way more. It's better than fucking going Green Hill again, and it's better than going through Green Hill for like the 7th time, the 700th time, the 7,000th time. It's fun to go through a beach area. I like going through the beach area. There's fucking a killer whale fucking chasing you on the bridge. It's a great set piece, That's a standout moment of not just this game, but like the Sonic series as a whole. It's a very standout moment that a lot of people remember. And even like in fucking Sonic 06, it gets in Sonic Generations 3DS when they remake the stage in 2D. So is it really a fucking remake? I'm trying. It probably gets remade into Sonic Frontiers, but I just can't fucking remember because every stage in that fucking game is Green Hill based. God, fucking the stages in Sonic Frontiers are fucking god awful. It's like they're the same level, but like it's just they look the fucking same. Oh my god. But yeah, I just like the beachy vibe of it. Next up in the S tier is Windy Valley. Great stage, phenomenal stage. Great track as always. Just really fun to go through. The tornado section, of course, is pretty standout. Like I think you go through like a loading screen right before it. It shows its age, but like it's still pretty good. I think that adds to its charm is that loading screen when you're going into the tornado section. The tornado section is just like phenomenal. I just love that part. I think it's great. I think they should like maybe remake it sometime. Maybe in Sonic Generations 2, or probably when or maybe even a Sonic Generations 3, maybe a Sonic Forces 2. And I just like the look of it because there's like mechanical shit going on, but like it's also just really mystical and whimsy, It's just got like, you have like this natural occurring-ish part where it's like grassy and, but like there's also mechanical parts, and it really gets you wondering. And it sells that adventurous vibe, It really sells the fucking title of the game, It's what I think of when I think of Sonic Adventure. I think of Windy Valley, I think of Emerald Coast, But for our final pick, and in the S tier, is Speed Highway. It's obvious. It got picked for Sonic Generations, the main one, the main version, the console version, not the 3DS version. It got picked for the main version, It's got a banger track. It looks phenomenal. I like the nighttime city look. You're fucking running on buildings and shit, and you're just going through this fucking city, and you feel like you're doing illegal shit because you're fucking a hedgehog that goes fast. So, you got no fucking license, no registration. You shouldn't be going that fucking fast on a building, Sonic. There's probably cops chasing you. There's fucking cops chasing you in Sonic Generations, I think. It's not the one that I immediately think of when I think of Sonic Adventure, but like, it's like the best stage. The bright lights are just enticing, and it's Sonic has so much aura in this stage, man. So yeah, that's all my picks, for the action levels, the action stages. I didn't do the other character stages because I don't really think you need to know my fucking opinion on any of all of those fucking stages. And I think the action stages are with the Sonic levels are the ones that matter the fucking most. Dude, do you fucking care on which Big of the Cat stage I like the most? Because I can't fucking remember a single one. I can't remember really any of the Tail stages. I can't remember the Knuckles ones either that much. But, again, I don't think you need to know. Sonic's the one that matters. You should sit tight though, because we got another part coming in this ranking the Sonic Adventure series. With the next part, we'll be ranking the boss fights in Sonic Adventure, which should be pretty fun. Yeah, so sit tight.